Welcome to Blazing Baseball, June 23, 2023, where we blaze through today's baseball topics, and we are Astros, Yankees, and Marlins fans. And so yesterday we had some technical difficulties, so we'll go through yesterday's games too real fast. But so a couple days ago, the Astros beat the Mets 10-8, and the Yanks beat the Mariners 4-2. And then yesterday, the Mariners beat the Yankees 10-2, and the Astros were off.
Right. And the Yankees had 5 hits only. They scored 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth. Kiner-Falefa hit a home run with one man on. So the Yankees had no sticks until the last inning, but it was too late. It was 10-0. Pitching was very bad. It was Hermain. He lost the game. He's 4-5 for the season. He went 3 1/3 innings. He gave up 8 hits and 10 earned runs. His earned run average is now 5.10, and he got the loss for the Yankees. There were 42,440 fans at Yankee Stadium in South Bronx that were very unhappy yesterday because the Yankees got blown out. Seattle scored 10 runs in the first 4 innings, and that was that. So the Yankees went down. They're in third place in the American League East with a 41-34 record. But they're coming up to play against the Texas Rangers.
Yep. And today also, the Royals are at the Rays, the Pirates are at the Marlins, the Twins are at Tigers, the Braves are at Reds, and the Mets are at Phillies. The Yanks are now starting. The Rangers are starting now at the Yanks, and the A's at Blue Jays, and the Brewers at Guardians. And delayed now is the Mariners at Orioles. And later today, we have the Bum Sox at the White Sox, the Angels at the Rockies, the Nats at the Padres, the Stros at the Dodgers, and the D-backs at the Giants.
All right, a lot of games tonight. So you got the Stros lineup?
I do have the Yanks lineup up right now. So pitching for the Yanks is, sorry if I mispronounce any names of this podcast, Dane Dunning with a 2.78 ERA, and pitching for the Yanks is Clark Schmidt with a 4.58 ERA. Up first for the Rangers is Simon at second base, and then Seager at shortstop, and then Lowe at first base, and then Garcia at right field, and then Hung at third base, and then Grossman at DH, and then Garver at catcher, and then Duran at left field, and then Taveras at center field. Up first for the Yanks is Bowers at right field, and then Torres at second base, and then Stanton at DH, and then Rizzo at first base, and then LeMahieu at third base, and then Kiner-Falefa at center field, and then McKinney at left field, and then Trevino at catcher, and then Volpe at shortstop.
That kid. Mm-hmm. Yankees got to win. The Yankees got to snap out of this funk. Mm-hmm. They got to find a way to win.
Yes, and pitching for the Stros is France with a 3.42 ERA, and pitching for the Dodgers is Emmett Sheehan with a 0.0 ERA with 3 strikeouts. Up first for the Stros is Altuve at second base, and then Dubon at first base, and then Tucker at right field, and then Bregman at third base, and then Diaz at DH, and then Julks at left field, and then Pena at shortstop, and then Chazzy Fizz McCormick at center field, and then Maldonado at catcher. And then up first for the Dodgers is Metz at right field, and then Friedman at first base, and then Smith at catcher, and then Martinez at DH, and then Peralta at left field, and then Vargas at second base, and then Outman at center field, and then Rojas at shortstop, and then Bush at third base.
Okay, Tucker's got 41 RBIs, and Bregman's got 44 RBIs this season. Martinez on the Dodgers has 48 RBIs, and Freeman has 47. Those are their top batters.
Mm-hmm. And we also have the new ESPN Power Rankings in today.
All right.
And so, in first place is still, unsurprisingly, the Rays. And now number 2 is the Braves. And they moved up from 3 before. Number 3 is the Rangers. They were number 2. Number 4 is the Orioles. They were number 5. Number 5 is the D-backs. They were number 7. And number 6 is the Dodgers. They were number 4. Number 7 is the Astros. They were number 6. Number 8 is the Yanks, and they stay the same at the ranking. At number 9 is the Giants, and they're previously ranked 18th, and they have actually won 10 games in a row.
Uh-oh, they're like the Cincinnati Reds.
Yes.
Oh, they're hot.
Mm-hmm. And then number 10 is the Angels. They were previously ranked number 11. But
where's Cincinnati on that stack? Can you see them? Because they won 11 games in a row.
They're 14.
14th ranked on the power rank. All right, got it.
Mm-hmm. And so at number 11 is the Marlins, and they actually have a better record than the Angels. So I kind of argue that they're better than the Angels.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the other rankings check out. It seems at number 12 they have Toronto.
Blue Jays.
And then number 13 is the Phillies.
All right.
And yeah, the Yanks need to step it up right now.
Yeah, if I'm looking at the standings. Are you going to do them? Because the Yanks are 9.5 games.
Oh yes, the standings.
Yeah, Yankees are 41-34, 9.5 games back. They're 4-6 in their last 10, and they lost their last game. The Astros are 4-6 in their last 10 games, but they won their last 2 games. So it looks like the Astros snapped out of it. And the Astros, they're in second place, so they're in a good position.
Yes, in the AL East, the Rays are in first place, 4.5 games over the Orioles. In the AL Central, the Twins are 1 game over the Guardians. And in the AL West, the Rangers are 5.5 games over the Astros. In the NL East, the Braves are 6 games over the Marlins. In the NL Central, the Reds are 1.5 game over the Brewers. And in the NL West, the D-backs are 3.5 games over the Giants. And is there any other baseball topics you want to go over today?
Well, Ohtani's the number 1 batter in the league with a slugging percentage of .616. Alvarez is still second with a .589 slugging percentage. Diaz is also in there with a .516 slugging percentage. And I'm looking for, Judgy's not on there, I guess, because he's on the DL. Okay, Judgy's not on that. In terms of pitching, Astros have the number 1 pitching team with an earned run average of 3.51. They're ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays, who have an ERA of 3.57. So the Astros still have the best pitching in the league. That's the key to their success coming into the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Yankees are ranked 6th in pitching with a 3.76 earned run average, but they gave up 10 runs yesterday. So they got to pitch a lot better tonight against the Texas Rangers.
Yes, and also breaking news on MLB Trade Rumors by Anthony Franco. It says Astros acquire Spencer Watkins from Orioles. So they acquired him from the Orioles and they optioned him to AAA. Baltimore receives cash in return. Houston also selected outfielder Bly Madris onto the big league roster.
All right.
And in order to create 40-man roster space, they transferred Michael Brantley and Jose Urquidy to the 60-day injured list.
Oh, 60-day?
Yep. So, yep, those are bad injuries indeed. And also today, the new Pittsburgh City Connect uniforms got unveiled, and they look really good. So check those out when you get a chance. And any baseball trivia for today?
Okay, the trivia for today. Don Mischer, the first and only member of the Seattle Pilots, I said Seattle Pilots, to appear in the All-Star game. Mincher pitch hit for Denny McLain in the fourth inning of the 1969 All-Star game. And he struck out against Bob Gibson. So in 1969, the Seattle Mariners were the Seattle Pilots.
Wow.
1969. And now they're the Seattle Mariners.
Also, speaking of the Mariners, the first person for the Home Run Derby has been selected and unveiled, and it is Julio Rodriguez, J-Rod from the Mariners. So,
okay, it's going to be fun. We're going to watch that.
Yeah, the Home Run Derby and the All-Star break is around the corner.
Yep.
And so, we'll catch y'all here on Blazing Balls in a minute, blazing through today's other sports ball topics. Peace.